Interesting decision with the bases empty and one away.
The center fielder, number 25, Lewis.
Next up, Lewis Brinson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So now into the box is Jorge Alfaro. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
From the stretch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arms. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. And he'll quickly send a line drive. to center field. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Reds, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Nick Castellanos now. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
In is Joey Votto now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at third. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready now is Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Marlins move out in front now, 3-2.
Just a majestic home run to watch, and I certainly think it's worth looking at with our show track technology. You don't see many home runs in that territory, and with a projected distance coming in at 470 feet, it backs it up. A really impressive blast.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. He's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Denver, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in will be Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Whoa, that's just out.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Throwing to second, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and they got him.
Number 12.
So here's Tyler Naquin. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center as the Reds have pulled back to even now, 3 apiece. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Tyler Mahle. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one will get this one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. The throw will go to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So 2 down and a runner at first. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. From the belt, the pitch. Molly is off at first with 2 away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, up. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. Brian Anderson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder,
So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
At the plate now, Brian De La Cruz. First and second here with nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Now both runners are breaking. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Again, he sends it out of play. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-1 the count. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Goes to third with it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jonathan India. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone. So it's a 4-3. I'm excited to check just one of the most, and it's the number 400. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. He's weighing and a miss. And
This is what you get against a power. This one might.
weakly down the line toward third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, here is Joey Votto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's running. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. The tag, and he is out. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. Now 4-3 Cincinnati. Garrett Cooper will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Down the left field line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there. That's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Miguel Rojas.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Cooper stands at second with no outs. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And now here is Jesus Aguilar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2.
Ball.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Richard Blyer will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
And now in the box, Mike Moustakas. No hits to this point.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Kyle Farmer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Next up is Tyler Naquin. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
John Birdie will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at third base, number 5, John Birdie.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Brian De La Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Got it. And that's number 15 for the ballgame. And stepping in, Lewis Brinson. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Naquin. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. From the stretch. In there, 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. for strike two as it catches the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
No balls, 2 strikes. Well, he stays on the 0-2 pitch and cracks this one into right center. That's down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Magneuris Sierra will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Magneuris Sierra.
And a pickoff throw to third. And a dive, but he's back in there. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. India is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution.
John Birdie is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 5, John.
Zach Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 74.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Tucker Barnhart. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Sonny Gray will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 54, Sonny Gray.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Jonathan India digging in now. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB.
attacking bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little too out light in the start.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Here's the first pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Thompson heads for the plate. He'll come home with it. But it's offline. He scores. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Naquin looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his second home run of the game, and it's now 7-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, John Birdie. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And now a pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Naquin will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now at the plate is Jesus Sanchez, singled in his last at-bat. First offering. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman. And Dylan Floro comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 36.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. First delivery to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now to bat, Mike Moustakas. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hit down the line at first. And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box now, Kyle Farmer. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
7-5 tonight's final. The Miami Marlins came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Zach Thompson earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it.
now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 12 hits. Bo Eric.